Hi guys. As a leader, I have navigated through some tough terrains. Financial downturns, merger acquisitions, change management, consolidation. This required building relationships and learning to build personal power. In my videos, I share with you the lessons I have learned in my leadership journey as well as from my observations during coaching industry's top-notch executives. My hope is that these lessons will help you build your own power and influence so that you can be impactful. Give me a thumbs up if you like my videos. Give me ideas for future topics. You can do this in the comment section. Also, share with me your take on this topic. Lastly, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss important topics. Today, we are talking about politics and power. Yes, politics and power go hand in hand. People who are politically savvy often hold significant power. Do you know how much power you hold and what sources of powers do you have? In this video, I will talk about the concept of power and outline the various forms of power at your disposal. By utilizing a worksheet, you can create a comprehensive list of the powers you currently have in your leadership toolbox. This exercise will enable you to identify any areas where you might have gaps so you can take steps to address them. Let's get started. Every workplace is political. In a survey conducted by a UK-based management firm, 95% of respondents said that manipulation and hidden agendas in the workplace had negatively affected them. If this has happened to you, you feel powerless and frustrated, then watch this video. You can change your situation. Let me help you build power. Actually, you are not as powerless as you think you are. Power and politics share a close relationship. In the world of politics, power is currency that speaks the loudest. Many of us have a negative perception of the concept of power. You know, traditional assumption about power is reflected in this quote by the 19th century British politician Lord Acton. Power tends to corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely. The notion persists that power leads to corruption, yet the desire for power remains universal. Everyone wants to be powerful. I have yet to meet a person who aspires to be feeble, weak. Every person I coach wants three things for sure: health, wealth, and power. Recently, I met young kids, about 5-year-old, who were on a field trip to Fontenelle Forest, where my husband and I were hiking. When I asked them who they want to become when they grow up, a little girl said, "I want to be Superman." Let's face it, we all want power. And there is nothing wrong in having a desire to be powerful. So let's shift our perspective on power. Repeat after me. I will continue to acquire skills to become more powerful and politically astute. I will work daily to boost my personal power and political savvy through small steps. Guys, without power, you cannot build your political muscle. What is power? It is the ability to influence behavior, change the course of events, or overcome resistance to get people to do things they otherwise will not do. Do we need power? Absolutely, because we require others to collaborate with us and act on our behalf. Influence stems from power. Without it, your impact is very limited. Having power grants not just authority, but also position, wealth, and the ability to effect positive change. Power is not reserved only for those with impressive titles. It is present in all of us. Listen guys, irrespective of your current position, you do hold a certain degree of power. You are powerful and you can further cultivate your power through deliberate steps. To create a path to power, you need to understand the sources of power. What are the sources of your power? Well-known social psychologists John French and Bertram Raven many decades ago described 6 separate bases of power. legitimate, reward, coercive, referent, expert, and informational power. These 6 types can be organized into 2 categories, positional and personal power. What is positional power? Positional power is the power you have when you hold a specific rank or title in an organization, like CEO, VP, Dean, Director, President, etc. These titles give you formal authority to work in an organization. For example, in my position as Chair and Medical Director of Laboratory Services, I hold power to examine and evaluate lab processes, policies, and finances. My position gives me legitimate source of power to set vision, strategy, and mission for laboratory services of my organization. I use these powers to maintain order, efficiency within the department, and create quality and value for my patients. This position also gives me reward and coercive power, the ability to reward or punish others, discipline, hire, fire, or promote others. Power in your hands can be a light that brightens the world or a nuclear bomb that destroys everything. Use great caution while exercising your powers. Using coercive power can be extremely damaging to your organization and to your reputation as a leader. Hitler, the dictator of Nazi Germany, employed coercive power through fear, propaganda, and the use of concentration camps, leading to Holocaust and World War II. Donald Trump has been widely criticized for using coercive power. These are the examples of misuse of powers. Next, let's talk about informational power. You've heard this saying that knowledge itself is power. My leadership position also gives me access to behind-the-scene dynamics and confidential information. This information is powerful because if you have the information others don't have, it can be used to help others or push your agenda, or you can use this power negatively by manipulating or withholding the information. Manipulation for selfish reasons will not help your career in the long run, so don't go there. Power can be used as yin and yang, negative or positive. Refrain from purely selfish use of power if you want to be a person of influence. Okay, moving along. What is personal power? Personal power is the power you have based on your skills, competence, and other personal attributes. It comes from your character and how people see you. Expert power is personal power based on your skills or talents. Your degrees, credentials, and work experience are proof of your expert power. Your expertise gives you effectiveness and ability to make impact. For example, I am a board-certified pathologist. This not only brings credibility to my work as a physician, but also as a leader. There is another form of personal power that can give you the most influence. It is the referent power. This power comes from your ability to inspire and influence others. Leaders who show honesty, integrity, and goodwill for others tend to inspire and motivate people. You have a huge power currency when people admire, respect, and like you. Those with referent power create more positive, trusting relationships and promote collaboration. Let me ask you, who in your circle has high referent power? Oprah Winfrey has high referent power. She has a strong influence over her followers due to her charisma, expertise in media, and credibility as a public figure. Friends, you need both positional and personal powers because they complement each other. Both positional and personal power allow you to exert your influence. No one can take away your personal power. It comes from within you, whereas positional power is completely taken away when you don't have a formal position. CEOs and presidents who get fired or retire lose their positional power as soon as they are fired or they retire. Now that you have understood the types of powers, think of what kind of powers do you currently hold. Now create an inventory of your power using the sheet I have provided in the description of this video, and then answer these questions. Think of what powers you hold because of your title. As professionals, most of us hold expert power. Think of what are your personal powers. How are you using your powers? Are you optimally using your powers? What good are you bringing to your organization, to your family and society by using your powers? Are you using your powers ethically and with integrity? Guys, there is no shame in embracing your power and asserting it for good of all. Power and politics go hand in hand. Use your power and political skills to increase your impact. Watch my previous videos in this playlist to grasp the concept of ethical and legitimate politics. Guys, you have seeds of greatness. Nothing is impossible for you. Keep pressing forward. Take charge.